بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Uh, so we're starting with the next حوار عند الطبيب. Okay, so the حوار is عند الطبيب. عند الطبيب means at the doctor. Like before, we will be listening to the audio first and then we will try to explain and translate. So here's the audio.
الوحدة الأولى. الدرس السابع. استمع إلى الحوار. الحوار عند الطبيب.
الضغط مرتفع والسكري أيضا. ماذا حدث؟
تناولت دواء الضغط ودواء السكري.
أعتقد أنك لم تتبع الحمية.
هذا صحيح، فقد تناولت كثيرا من السكريات والدهون والنشويات.
وأعتقد أنك لم تمارس الرياضة أيضا.
حاولت ذلك ولكن لم أستطع، فأنا مشغول دائما.
حالتك خطيرة، لا بد من الحمية ولا بد من الرياضة. الدواء وحده لا يكفي.
ماذا أفعل يا دكتور؟
اتبع الحمية ومارس الرياضة وتناول الدواء وقابلني بعد شهر. الضغط عادي وكذلك السكري. ما شاء الله. ماذا فعلت؟
اتبعت الحمية ومارست الرياضة وتناولت الدواء.
أحسنت. قابلني بعد 6 أشهر
إن شاء الله، وجزاك الله خيرا.
Okay, so that's the listening of the text. Now let's see if we can understand what's going on. Okay, right. So the conversation starts from the doctor الطبيب saying الضغط مرتفع. الضغط means pressure. You know, like here the pressure means ضغط الدم. Dam is blood. So basically the pressure here means the blood pressure. Okay, the blood pressure is مرتفع. مرتفع is high. Okay, it's high. مرتفع. It's from رفع. يرفع. Okay, it means to be high. وسكري أيضا. سكري is diabetics, right? So the diabetics أيضا. أيضا means also, right? How do you spell diabetes? I think diabetes. So your the diabetics is also أيضا refers to what? مرتفع. It's also high. ماذا حدث؟ حدث يحدث يحدث means to happen. You know, something to happen. You know, take place. حدث has a lot of meanings. It can also mean, yeah. So just for now, just understand حدث means to happen, right? So the question ماذا حدث means what happened, right? So this is happened, so past tense, right? So what happened? The doctor is asking, and al-marid is the ill person, the sick person. He's saying تناولت دواء الضغط. Okay, تناول, we've taken this word before. So تناول يتناول means to take, right? دواء الضغط, this is مضاف مضاف إليه, which means that dawa is medicine of the pressure. So basically it's saying the pressure medicine, right? Wa and dawa as-sukkari, and the diabetics medicine. Okay, so the fatha here is because this is maf'ul bihi for tanawala, right? It's object of the verb tanawala yatanawalu. And then at-tabib, he's saying أعتقد أنك لم تتبع الحمية. Okay, So أعتقد, it's from the verb اعتقد. 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 يعتقد. يعتقد means to believe, you know. So he's saying that is Hamza is for I believe أنك. Anna means that. Here's the two words Anna, and Ka is for you. I believe that you. Here's our lam. We studied lam before. Lam tattabi'. Okay. Lam tattabi'. So lam makes, lam takes the next, after lam has to be present tense, right? So what it does is that we talked about that before. It makes that verb into past tense negative, right? So we first have to know what is tattabi' means. It's from ittaba'a. Ittaba'a. Ittaba'a yattabi'u. Yattabi'u. Yattabi'u means to follow. You follow something. So he's saying lam tattabi'. Here's ta means you, a second person. So you did not follow. Lam tattabi' means you did not follow. Follow what? Al-himyata. Himya is diet. And we have fatha here because this is right, it's maf'ul bihi, object of ittaba'a, tattabi', right? But we also mentioned that after lam, the verb is majzoom, means it gets sukun. I don't remember if I mentioned that. I think I did. So, but you will see that this one doesn't have a sukun, it has a kasra. Okay, it has a kasra. Why? It's because we have alif lam, that's why. Basically, in Arabic, we are having two sukun one after another. So when that happens, if there's a weak letter, that will be dropped, and if there's no weak letter, so you will just change, you'll just assign some harakat in the previous sukun. So here you just put kasra. Usually it takes kasra, sometimes something else, but usually it takes kasra. Okay, so lam tattabi'il himyata. I believe that you did not take, or so you did not follow the diet. Okay, so he's accusing him that he did not follow the diet. So al-marid, he's saying هذا صحيح. صحيح is true. This is true. فقد تناولت كثيرا من السكريات. فقد, you have two harf here, fa and qad. Fa here, fa means a lot of things based on context. Okay, so we'll look into fa a little bit later. So qad comes in a verbal sentence, and depends on what kind of verb it is, it will have different function. So if it is past tense, which is the case here, then it makes the verb as like you have done something, right? So instead of, for example, tanawaltu, it means I took something. Tanawaltu, I took. So here with the qad, you will say I have taken. You understand? So it has, this is one of the function. Another function is that it makes the verb, it emphasizes the verb. Okay. So taken what? Kathiran, a lot. Minas sukkariyat. So here again, we cannot translate from the sugary food, right? From sugars. It's better to translate as of. And again here, tanawal, to remember, I also mentioned that tanawal has many different meanings. Here, saying it, take, probably doesn't make sense. You probably will translate as eat, to eat. So I have eaten lots of sugary food, sugars, doesn't matter how you translate. والدهون, duhun is fat. والنشويات, which is carbohydrate. Okay, so basically just giving all the nutrition facts that we have. So he's saying هذا صحيح, this is true. فقد تناولت كثيرا من السكريات والدهون والنشويات. This is true. I have eaten or taken a lot of sugar, fat, and carbs. And then الطبيب he's saying وأعتقد أنك لم تمارس الرياضة أيضا. So he is again saying that I believe that you, we have the same form. Tumaris, I think we studied this word before. Marasa yumarisu. Marasa yumarisu means to practice, okay, or to exercise. Doesn't, it depends how you say it. So you did not practice a riyada. Riyada is sports. So you didn't practice or you didn't exercise sports. Aidan, you also didn't practice sports. Okay. So then the al-murid saying حاولت ذلك. I think we also had this word before. حاول يحاول is to try, right? Try. حاول يحاول. I really think we had this word before. I just don't want to write the same word multiple times. You should be following through and building your own vocabulary list, right? So I tried. ذلك is that. I tried that. ولكن there's a small alif here, so you can say ولكن, there's a hidden mad. ولكن, but لم أستطيع. استطاع, we know what is استطاع means, to be able to. So he's saying I was not able to. Okay, I wasn't able. So he's saying that I tried that, but I wasn't able to. فأنا, again, fa here is coming in a sense of because, just like here. This fa is said, I will come back later. Here, this fa also means kind of like because he's saying حاولت ذلك, I tried that, ولكن لم أستطيع, but I cannot do so, or I'm not able to. فأنا مشغول دائما, because I am, مشغول is busy, دائما is always. So he's saying because I'm always busy. So here, instead of fa, you could have said لأنني, right? مشغول دائما. الطبيب. So the doctor is saying حالتك خطيرة. حالة, it means your situation. Yeah, situation. Your state or situation. A situation would be better because حال is state. I mean, it also means situation, but you have حالة, it's like situation. I suppose both of them has very similar meaning. So حالتك, it's مضاف إليه, so it means your situation. خطيرة. خطيرة is dangerous. Dangerous. So why is it tamarbuta? Because of حالة, حالة, which has tamarbuta, right? So your situation is dangerous. Meanings alerting. لا بد من الحمية. لا بد mean, this expression means a must. Means must. Something that you have to do. لا بد الحمية. Okay, you must. Right? And here's a kasra because of min, right? ولا بد من الرياضة. And you must. So here's you must sport. Like basically, la budda here, what is the verb missing? Verb missing is ittaba. Yattabi'u. You must follow. That is the verb that's missing. So it's understood. You must follow the himya. ولا بد من الرياضة means, what verb is missing here? Marasa, yumarisu. You must practice the sports. Okay, because we have these verbs here already, and it's understood. And in In Arabic language, you can drop them. Ad-dawa'u, ad-dawa is the medicine. Al-dawa wahdahu, alone. The medicine alone. La yakfi. La is no. Yakfi is enough. Be enough. To be enough. Okay. So the verb is kafa. Kafa. Kafa yakfi. Yakfi. Okay. To be enough. Kafa yakfi. So just, so just saying that just taking medicine enough by itself alone is not enough. You must do diet and you must practice sports. So just giving good medical advice. So al-marid is saying, ماذا أفعل يا دكتور? So ماذا is what I do يا دكتور. So here also we have to translate properly. So because this is a present tense verb, we can even say in the future tense. So we can say, what will I do? And you can also translate what should I do. It's not a problem. Ya doctor, or doctor. Okay. Alex, ya is half a nida. And after ya, if this is a singular, then you just have dhamma. Ya doctor, ya waladu, ya rajulu. Okay. Something it gets a little bit complicated later, but in the basic form is very simple. After ya, it's mabni on dhamma. After ya, like whoever you call, ya bintu. Okay. But it can get complicated in different situation. Anyway, so we have then a doctor is saying ittabi', and this is a command. Okay, so we had the verb here is ittaba'a. Okay, and the command is ittabi' with the sukun. But again, why don't we have a sukun? Why we have a kasra is the same story with alif lam. Okay, so saying ittabi', follow al-himyata, follow the diet. Wamaris, this is also command. Wamaris should be a sukun here, but we don't have sukun because of alif lam. Wamaris riyada, and practice or exercise sports. Watanawal, same thing, should be sukun here, but we have kasra because of alif lam. Watanawal ad-dawa, and take the medicines. Waqabilni, here's we have sukun, there's no problem because there's no alif lam. Waqabil, and qabala yuqabilu means to meet. Meet. Did I give you that word before? Qabala. Wait. Yes. Qabala yuqabilu. Qabala yuqabilu means to meet. So here this is command for qabil with the sukun means meet. Meet who? Ni. This is object pronoun. Me. Okay. So وَمِتْنِي بَعْدَ. Ba'da means after. Shahrin. After ba'da. Ba'da is what? Harfu. Sorry, ismu zaman. Sorry, ظرف الزمان, which is also always mudaf. That means after ba'da has to be mudaf ilay. Majroor. Right? Just like qabla. Qabla shahrin. Ba'da shahrin. So meet me after. Shahrin is shan is month. Meet me after 1 month. Okay, makes sense. So then in the parenthesis it says بعد شهر, after 1 month, يقابل. Here's the verb, right? Here's the verb. يقابل المريض الطبيب. So this is your standard. For all this reading, we finally found a standard verbal sentence. In Arabic language, the verbal sentence follows. This is the standard pattern. You have a verb, then you have a subject, and then you have an object. Okay, how do we know the marid is a subject? Because it has a dhamma. So this is the fa'il. In Arabic, subject is called fa'il. So fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. So, and then al-tabib is maf'ul bihi because it has a fatha, right? So al-marid is the one who did the action. And what is the action? Meeting. So marid met al-tabib, the doctor, after 1 month. And the doctor says, ad-daqtu aadi. Aadi is normal. So before it said, ad-daqtu murtafi' is high. Now he's saying, ad-daqtu aadi. The pressure is normal. وَكَذَلِكَ, كَذَلِكَ, like so. You know, so is, you know, however you want to translate, you can say so is as-sukkari and the diabetics. So your pressure is normal, so is the diabetics. MashaAllah. You know, so that phrase, MashaAllah, ماذا فعلت? What did you do? Right? فعل يفعل. I'm pretty sure you know this one. So ماذا فعلت is like, what did you do? So he's happy this time because everything seems to be normal. Al-Murid, he says, اتبعت. Okay, this is اتبعت. Sorry, اتبعت الحمية. I followed what? The diet. So I followed the diet. ومارست الرياضة. And I also, what do you say? Also, and I practiced the sport. وتناولت الدواء. And I took the medicine. Okay, so basically, interestingly, these verbs we got in many different forms, right? So we saw them in the order from fi'l amr here. In this here we have all the, and here we have in the past tense. Do we have them in present tense? Yes, we also have them in present tense, but because of lam is in different situation. But we also get to see how this verb is in the present tense, right? So we've seen this verb in many different shape. جيد. So الطبيب says أحسنت. أحسنت means well done, you've done well. حسنة is to do good. أحسنت, you've done good, you've done well. قابلني, okay, meet me, same word. قابلني بعد 6 أشهر. 6 is 6. أشهر is the plural of شهر, months. So meet me after 6 months. And then Al-Murid says, Insha'Allah wa jazakallahu khairan.